Hey pals, it's Kassie, and welcome back to another reaction video of Inuyasha. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all of my subscribers and anyone watching this video. Thank you so much for watching and continuing to follow me on this Inuyasha journey. I would also like to give a very special thank you to my patrons. Now, previously on Inuyasha, we got a little bit more of a lore drop where Inuyasha becomes fully human during certain time frames. It's different. From my understanding, it's different for every half demon, but for Inuyasha in particular, it is during the new moon. So he has one of these phases, and because he's so prideful and doesn't want to talk about it, they kind of end up in a little bit of a pickle where they get lured into a trap, and they're able to work through it because, you know, they were able to protect themselves until the sun rose, and then Inuyasha was able to turn back to his usual half-demon self, and he's able to defeat the bad guys. But it was just such an interesting thing that I just didn't expect there to be. I thought it was just like, not that everything is one note, but I didn't expect this type of detail. And I just think that's such an interesting thing to think about. Cause like we see stories all the time where there's like half breeds or anything like that, like half this and half that, but they've never had, at least maybe they have, and I just haven't delved that far into it, but I don't think I've ever seen any sort of half breed type of fantastical creatures that have this type of stipulation. Now, again, I could be wrong. I could have just not been reading or watching the right things, but it's just an interesting detail. And I just love it. The depth of this story, to me, it's in the details. And the story is the plot. The way it's set up is set up so that you can continuously have many journeys upon journeys upon journeys until you collect the whole jewel. But the fact that they are taking these details to develop the characters while they're on this journey is what I appreciate. Not everybody does that, and I love I love good story, but also like if the characters aren't going anywhere, then it kind of falls flat to me. So I just love this. Anyway, yeah, that was last episode. I don't know where we're going from here, but let's get into it. Okay, we went from new moon to full moon. Spirit? Are we getting back to the spirit stuff? Did that spirit just slice a tree? Is that a Grim Reaper? No. Maybe still a Grim Reaper, but an interesting design nonetheless.
Who are ye?
Good for them. I would never be able to run up the stairs that fast, especially in little flip-flops.
Silence, fools! My only business lies with this gravesite. Once I have these ashes in my possession, I shall leave this miserable village.
She must be after Kikyo's remains.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
But to strike, persistent wretch, you would have done well not to cross my path.
Yeah, that's her sister. Ah! Nope. Nope, it's in my ears. I can't even cover my ears because I have headphones. Ah!
Pay for your meddling.
They're gonna come in right in the nick of time. Oh! We're just gonna destroy somebody's grave. It's fine.
No, take not my sister's ashes.
Poor Kaede.
I shall not allow ye to take those remains. Your threats fall on deaf ears. These remains now belong to me, the demon Urasue.
Okay, she is a demon, not a spirit. Why does she want Kikyo's ashes? Okay, I'm done being dramatic. Well, that's a lie, actually.
Is that Kagome? No, it isn't her. It's Kikyo.
It's a dream.
The woman whose spell pinned me to a tree.
Interesting.
It was a dream.
Yeah, it's probably a premonition.
Kagome is almost identical to Kikyo. No wonder I had them confused in my dream.
What are you doing out? Anybody else hot here? So, do you want to talk about something? Oops, did I slap you again?
That was, you know what? If I was half asleep and I saw somebody
The smell of fresh blood. Wait, I recognize that scent.
Going back to the
Come on,
village.
Inuyasha, how about a hint at least? Why the sudden urge to go back to the village? Oh, it's
Because you guys should. If he has those instincts, if he's saying something, you should say something. Or not say something. You should listen.
What? You still alive? Trust a stubborn old goat like you to refuse to give injuries time to heal.
This is nothing. So you picked up the scent of my blood as the specter passed, did you?
Don't change the subject on me. Swallow your pride and take it easy.
I get it. He wanted to come back to the village because he smelled your blood and was worried about you.
Aw. He'll never say that, but we know the truth.
It's Inuyasha!
Being the half-demon that he was,
So,
Inuyasha wanted to take the sacred Shikon jewel to enable
Right.
him to become a full-fledged demon.
so,
When he came to the village and stole the jewel, the priestess Kikyo shot a sacred arrow which held a
right. So how did she betray him? This is, okay. So at the time, there was a whole city here. Thought we what? Thought we what?
In a tragic twist of fate, Kikyo lost her life in the battle.
Okay. Did I forget something? Or is this like new information? Did they know each other before then? Because I remember the first episode they just...
Stole more than simply Kikyo's ashes. I also smelled the strong scent of fresh soil as she passed. Soil from the grave site. What could she be scheming?
Yeah. Back to that question. Can you use Kikyo's powers with her ashes? Is that how that works?
Her grave was violated. I know you were betrayed by her, but that was a long time ago. It's been at least 50 years since she passed away.
Yeah, but he was dead. So that was like, a couple weeks for him, maybe.
Watch the hair!
Mind explaining why you haven't been able to look me straight in the eye since yesterday?
She notices these things.
You're obviously imagining things.
Yeah, I don't think so.
About me looking like Kikyo. That's it, isn't it? That's why you can't look at me. Inuyasha.
It's not...
Can't even deny it. Don't even try.
It's not like that.
What's he doing?
He looks so sad and also very sappy. But he was probably going to say something. Maybe. I don't know.
Inuyasha, do me the kindness of telling me which direction Urasui was last traveling.
You trying to get yourself killed?
Don't be so harsh.
Yeah, that's her
I'm going.
sister.
I shall deal with the consequences when I arrive.
You're in no condition to go, Kaede.
You're wasting your breath trying to stop her. She's as stubborn as an ox. You'll never talk her out of it. Come on, move it along, Granny. We'll lay Kikyo's remains to rest again.
He's such a softie.
It wasn't me he was looking at just now.
Interesting.
He was looking right through me, to Kikyo.
Now that I think about it, what about her movie date? Or maybe we're not there yet. I don't know.
Let's get some sleep ourselves. We've got a big battle tomorrow.
What? Already?
I can smell the remains. They're not far off.
Inuyasha?
He's not asleep.
He fell asleep. He was sleeping the first time I saw him, too.
Oh, yeah. Can we just talk about how the fact that they were like in the middle of the city when she shot him, but when she found him, he's in the middle of the forest. So did that whole city just get torn down?
This is all about me looking like Kikyo. That's it, isn't it?
I have questions.
That's why you can't look at me. Inuyasha.
It's not. It's not like that.
Then what is it? Tell me. Tell me.
Could it be that... Is it possible that he's been hiding his feelings all along? That he actually loved Kikyo?
That's fair. Actually, I have... Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that.
Ever since her demise, Kikyo's spirit continues to encourage them to overcome their obstacles and have the strength to carry on.
That's fair.
People are weak, and hearts are easily swayed by the winds of danger and uncertainty. Her grave was a place of
So they need, yeah, like a reminder.
to brace themselves against the storms of life.
Yeah.
Inuyasha looks just like he did before. He's thinking of Kikyo. He was in love with her, and yet she shot him with an arrow and pinned.
Okay, but is that actually the truth? Or is Kagome jumping to conclusions? Actually, she's really smart. So, but how does that work? Because
That's pretty bad, when you could even give a half demon the creeps. What's with the sympathetic looks you're giving me?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about something stupid.
Stupid like what?
Forget it.
Out with it!
Mm-hmm.
Kagome, I want some answers now!
She's not going to say anything. Mm-hmm. Okay, back to my question, though. How? Because I thought that Kagome and Inuyasha were incels. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Let's see what magic my demon kiln has brought to the mixture of ashes and graveside soil.
No. No.
Yes, this could
Okay, I have two theories. She's either gonna reincarnate her, or this is like some kind of thing that's gonna, it's like a doll that's being possessed.
arise.
Though, it, okay. Oh no.
Arise, Kikyo. Come to me.
So, did she actually bring her back to life? I just... Oh no.
You foiled many an attempt by demons and monsters to take possession of the sacred jewel of the Four Souls. They say that if a demon should possess but a single shard of the broken jewel, its powers as a demon will at least double in strength. I need them. I must have every fragment of the jewel.
Oh, so she's using her to find the jewel.
The body has revived, but the soul did not return.
Okay.
My unparalleled magic
So she-
could not fail to bring back the soul. Wait, this could only have happened if the soul were already reincarnated into another body.
Oh.
I have no
Oh.
use for this body of Kikyo's unless it has a soul.
Oh no, you guys. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, so she was trying to, in fact, revive her. She recreated her body with the ashes, but the physical soul. Okay, makes sense. I got it.
Be outside. I'll go see for myself and work off some frustration. Release it. This herb belongs to me.
Huh?
Inuyasha, look out!
She's moved on her own. Wait.
Oh, is it because her soul is nearby?
Nation, she's almost her double. How fortuitous for me. The resemblance is remarkable. That must be her.
No, you guys. That's
Let me go!
Prefer to fall to your death, young maiden? After all my hard work trying to revive that corpse, I won't easily give up its reincarnated soul. I have plans in store for you. Plans to bring back Kikyo.
Bring back Kikyo? I
Mm.
don't like the sounds of that.
Yeah. People who are at rest should stay at rest. Maybe. Anybody ever think about that? I don't know how to feel about this. Okay. Let's start with some light commentary. Inuyasha having complicated feelings about Kikyo because she's the one that pinned in the tree, but she betrayed him? But how could she have betrayed him? Because okay, maybe I'm dumb, and I do forget things all the time, so please forgive me. But in the first episode, he broke in, stole the jewel, and she pinned him to the tree. Now, I'm not saying that just because that's all they showed us doesn't mean that that's all there is, because obviously that's what backstory and flashbacks and all that other stuff is for. But is Kagome right? Was Inuyasha in love with Kikyo? But if he was in love with her, why would he steal the jewel that she, like... I mean, I understand that why, because he wants to become full demon. But, like, how... I mean, anime logic, I guess, but I just don't understand how he could have fallen in love with her, potentially known that she had the jewel the entire time, unless he didn't know what the jewel did. I have so many questions. And that's just assuming that Kagome is right, but Kagome is really smart, so I trust her judgment a little bit. And I feel like this is a proven fact because her classmates did say that she used to be really good at math, at least really good at school, until she started missing school all the time. So the implications are that she's smart. And she actually is pretty intuitive. She's very brave. She's got a lot of really cool character things going on for her that I feel like sometimes other characters from other shows at the time, especially female ones, did not have. So I appreciate Kagome on a very strong level. Okay. Her ashes were used to make a body, because she's trying to revive her so that she can find the jewel shard so that she can become more powerful, I'm going to assume. But I have so many questions about this because first of all, based on the other soldiers, they're basically just like clay shells. So is Kikyo a clay shell? I assume. But maybe not, because she used some kind of special something. Second of all, the slight lore in her powers about the body not meaning the shell, not meaning you need a soul to possess the shell, which makes oddly a lot of sense. And of course, they just happen to be nearby. I have a bad feeling. I just have a bad feeling about all of it. So, yeah, I'm going to thank you all so much for watching and continuing to follow me on my journey. And until next time, bye.